graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
You know, I've been from one side of this fandom to the other. In all that time, I have seen a lot of things. Above all that, there is one thing I am absolutely certain of. I am the villain of this story.
Long live the fighters!
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki, and we are talking action movies this morning from the 80s. I would like to welcome Purple Valkyrie. Good morning, Purple.
Good morning, Valhalla.
And the Rooster Day, Bob. How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. Howdy, folks.
And a big good morning this morning to Ghost Rider. Good morning, Ghost Rider. Sit Room, Subhuman 84. The Lady Arwyn Avalon. Good morning, Kendra L. Darkside Doug. Good morning to Bash Brothers, Mark Damnedly Tired, and Chris Persia, the Wrench of Wrenches. Good morning, gentlemen. Eric O'Sullivan. Good morning, Snorta Poopus Cuber. How are you doing, Snorta Poopus Cuber? Lord Thoth, good morning. Gun Bunny. Hail, Gun Bunny. Sit Room, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Psychodorf 9. Good morning, brother. Still recovering from Wednesday. God, that hurt. Doing the game stream. Darside Doug, good morning. Nearsighted Cyclops, how are you doing? Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys have had a wonderful week. It is Friday. Yeah, and good morning, Heirs of Chaos. Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are having a kick-ass Friday. And we're going to top things off with the best action movies of the 80s. And I just have to say, I am here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I am all out of bubblegum.
God, I miss Roddy Piper.
Yes, he wouldn't put up with any of the bullshit going on. He'd be like, what? You want me to do what? Nah.
Nah. I think he'd be horrified at how close that film is now to, what we're living through.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So what are some of your guys' favorites in chat? Please participate. I will be highlighting and commenting your best movies, your favorite movies of the 80s. So let's get going this morning. I will definitely, like right there, Arwyn Avalon got the big hot rod Roddy Piper love going. When men could be men, Dark Side Doug.
Yes, that kind of typified the 80s, didn't it? We do say the 80s had the best films, and the action genre was, absolutely no different. We had Schwarzenegger, we had Stallone, we had Van Damme, we had all these big, larger-than-life action heroes.
Chuck Norris.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Of course, old Steven Seagal. He was in several.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be quiet. I just got a message. Just give me just a second. Keep going.
Okay. All right, let me kick it off. One of my favorite films. It's one that we've done as a movie watch party. Obviously, it's got to be Die Hard. Loved Alan Rickman. I thought he was just the best villain in this.
Yep.
And it's still, to this day, I maintain, it is a Christmas movie. I don't care what anybody says.
Of course it is. And one of my favorites is early 80s was The Blues Brothers. I mean, who couldn't like that movie? That movie had everything in it.
God, that is such a good movie. I haven't watched that for a while.
And really quick, not to break this up real quick, but yeah, I just got a message that Cardinal Sin and Darius have both lost their dads. Big shout out to you guys this morning. Cardinal Sin, I know how rough that can be. I lost my dad last year. All of our thoughts and prayers are with you, brother, in Valhalla. All of our thoughts and prayers are with you. I'm really sorry to hear that you lost your dad.
Yeah, sorry for your loss, brother.
Mm-hmm.
And Psychodorf 9 with the $2 super chat. I count Pale Rider in that list. Absolutely, positively.
Yeah. I think there were a couple of the Dirty Harry movies in the 80s too.
Skull, and thank you, Psychodorf 9, for that $2 super chat. One of the ones I watched over and over and over again when I was younger was Excalibur. I mean, you know, I can damn near quote that whole movie for you, and I haven't seen it in probably 5 or 6 years. Excalibur! Merlin, we've a mist. Merlin, where are you? I absolutely love that. I love that movie. Absolutely. Positively one of the best King Arthur movies, if not the best King Arthur movie ever made.
Yes, and there's been a lot of them, let's be fair.
Yeah. Oh, man. Empire Strikes Back. I mean, heck. That's definitely an adventure movie.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, if you're going to talk franchises as well, we've got Indiana Jones, we've got both Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade scraping in at in 89.
God, Mark.
Pretty real ones anyway.
Best action movie stars Ron Jeremy and Ginger Lynn. Mark with a $4.99 super chat. Ron Jeremy and Ginger Lynn. I think you're looking at the wrong movie setup, brother.
Yeah, wrong action, Mark.
Yeah.
Wrong action, wrong kind of action, brother. But you know what? We'll burn it down anyway.
It is action.
We'll burn it down for you anyway. Thank you, Psychodorf 9, and thank you, Mark Dampfully Tired, for your super chat. Skull! I know one of my favorite, if not my absolute favorite, was Predator. We can kill it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The most testosterone-filled film of the 80s.
Yeah.
That opening scene where he walks in and, you know, he sees Carl Weathers. Dylan, you son of a bitch. One of the most, yeah.
The clasp arms, and all you can see is gigantic biceps.
What's wrong? CIA's got you pushing too many pencils? Had enough? Yeah. God, I love that movie. And that movie almost wasn't what it turned out to be. The alien looked like a big cockroach. And there's some scenes where it's invisible that you can see that it looks like a big cockroach.
Big cockroach.
Yeah, and it just looked horrible. And they redid it. They redid parts of the movie and redid the monster, and it ended up looking absolutely badass.
Yeah, Men in Black must have saw that and put that in theirs, the big cockroach.
I just love the ending of that movie where he finally outsmarts him, and it obviously sets the self-destruct and just starts laughing. That's so good.
Oh. Yeah, sound like damn Jabba the Hutt. Dead Man Walking 55, The Running Man. Hell yes.
Oh,
You won the Running Man home game. There are previous winners.
Escape from New York.
Yes. Yeah. Kurt Russell, man. You want to get into some Kurt Russell.
Oh,
God, you get into Big Trouble in Little China. You've got The Thing. You've got all that, although Thing would be more horror. It's still kind of actiony.
Yes. I'd say it's still action. Absolutely.
Tango and Cash. I think one of you brought that up before the movie, before we started this, was Tango and Cash.
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Russell.
And Gesture of Sin, yeah, I'll buy that for $1. RoboCop.
Oh, I love RoboCop.
Robot Jocks, 1989. Crash and Burn, Commander.
How about one of my all-time favorites, Highlander from '86?
Oh, God. Happy Halloween, ladies. Ah.
How about 1983? Go 13, The Professional.
That's true.
Nice.
That is true. Go 13. Clancy Brown in Highlander was just like, damn, I want to be a badass like that one day.
Man, I tell you what, when he put those safety pins through his neck, that was badass. And him going down the street with that lady in there.
And he steals the car, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, smashing into everything.
And a great soundtrack as well.
Oh, yes, from Queen. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Sean Connery's Ramirez. I see my cut has improved your voice.
Spanish Peacock.
Spanish Peacock. Nearsighted Cyclops and the Big Trouble in Little China reboot with The Rock was never happened. No, we don't want the Big Trouble in Little China reboot.
No, we don't want any reboots.
Nope.
Very, very sick of reboots. I knew somebody was going to say The Last Starfighter.
Cavantino Cavalryman Chi says The Last Starfighter has one of the most badass weapons, Death Blossom. Yes. Mad Max. Yes. Well, Mad Max was 78 or 79. Road Warrior was 83. And then they had Beyond Thunderdome. Yeah.
Yes. And we also had Superman 2. Obviously, we missed the first Superman, which was 78, but we still got 2 in the 80s.
Also had Red Sonja. Conan the Destroyer. I mean,
and the Barbarian.
And the Barbarian, yeah.
Yeah, Psycho Over 9 with the $2 super chat. You realize we could do this all day.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It was like I was saying when we were talking this morning. Hell, it'd take 25 minutes just to list all of them.
Well, I was going through it last night, trying to kind of make like a top 25 in my head of ones that I loved, and I didn't realize just how many films there were.
Tim Burton's Batman was a good one too. I mean, you know.
Red Dawn, Patrick Swayze, yes. The Wolverines.
Roadhouse.
Absolutely. Roadhouse.
Yes.
If you love Sam Elliott, and I don't know anybody who doesn't love Sam Elliott. You have to see that movie. You absolutely have to see that movie.
What about, since we're all big fans of Cobra Kai, the Karate Kid from '84?
Mm-hmm.
I love that film.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Fear does not exist in this dojo, does it? No, sensei. Pain does not exist in this dojo, does it? No,
No
sensei.
sensei.
Prepare. Heights.
The
We do not
adventure-
train to be merciful here. Mercy is for the weak.
Yep. The adventures of Buckaroo Banzai across the 8th dimension.
God, Buckaroo Banzai, dude. Yes. I didn't even know that film existed till after RoboCop. I think it was like RoboCop 2, around the time RoboCop 2 came out, that I found out about that. Someone mentioned, oh, he's in Buckaroo Banzai too. What the hell is Buckaroo Banzai?
That was one of the quirkiest movies. I love the hell out of it because it was so damn quirky.
I think I've only ever seen it once, you know. I think it's the one that's going to have to go on my rewatch list.
Well, it's kind of like Battle Beyond the Stars, you know. It's one of those movies that just, you know, you just kind of look at it and say,
Project Storytime, Dirty Dancing. Huh? If Jennifer Grey is in motion, it's my kind of action.
yep.
80s James Bond.
Yeah, anything with Chuck Norris. Yep.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, anything with Chuck Norris. Subhuman 84, 80s James Bond, yeah. License to Kill.
Mm-hmm.
Living Daylights.
Yep. Was it For Your Eyes Only as well?
Yes, and it was Never Say Never Again.
That's
which,
it, yep.
yeah, you can kind of call a Bond movie and kind of not call a Bond movie. There are people who will argue that is not a James Bond movie, but it is a James Bond movie. But it's not a James Bond movie, but it is a James Bond movie. But it doesn't have Q in it, so it can't be a James Bond movie. But it's got Sean Connery as James Bond, so it's got to be a James Bond movie. We could do that all day.
Yes, we've also got Octopussy though as well.
That's right. Did Purple just? I think she did say that.
Yes, she did.
Because it was the name of a movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Porky's. I don't know if that'd be an action movie or not, though.
I class it as a comedy, but it's still a great film. What about Flash Gordon?
Yes.
Yep.
Flash Gordon, 1980. Savior of the universe. Dun, 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 dun.
How great was Max von Sydow in that film?
He made that film. He really did. For years, I didn't even know that wasn't what's his name's voice. It wasn't even his voice in the movie. He never came back and did his lines. Hold on, I'll tell you. It's the guy who played Flash. That's not his.
Sam Jones?
Sam Jones, yeah. That's not his voice. he never came back and did his lines. He had a fight with the studio and never came back and did his lines for the movie. I just couldn't believe that. I was like, holy shit, that's not him? Oh, that's not him.
I did not know that.
Go13 with the $2 super chat. Facts have to be faced. The 80s was our height.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's never been as much a plethora of 80s or of action movies as there was in the 80s. Not like that. So thank you so much, Go13 and Psychodorp 9. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and we're going to give you some Long Live the Fighters. Skull!
Long live the fighters!
Pod Racing Palpatine asked, do war films count Heartbreak Ridge? Absolutely.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Sweet, 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 sweet. I'm going to tear off your head and shit. Ah, let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Clint Eastwood, please let me go. Please let me go.
Point your chin up. Point your
chin up, bitch. Point your chin up. Whack. Damn, now you guys get this bunkhouse ready to 900 hours. And they're like, oh my God, yes, Sergeant. Yes, Girl Sergeant. Yes, yes, Gunny. Right away, Gunny. Right away. Oh my God, he took out this week. Yes, any Clint Eastwood movie from the 80s is you can consider an action movie.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh yes, absolutely. And if we're talking war films, Full Metal Jacket came out in '87.
Oh shit. God, what a movie. Private Pile. Oh shit. This is my rifle. What a weird dude. God, I can't believe that guy went on to play Kingpin in Daredevil. It's just like, holy shit, man. Private Pile went on to play Kingpin in Daredevil. It's like one of those things you would have never expected. No, not that guy. Yes, that guy.
And sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say we also had Platoon as well.
Yes.
Yep.
Mexican Iron Man with a $4.99 super chat. James Bond in Octo what? Huh? What is an Octo? Huh? Purple, please show me the way. I'm here this morning for personal growth. Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Octo what?
I think he wants you to say it again.
Yeah, I think he just would like me to say Octopussy again.
All right. Thank you so much for that super chat, Mexican Iron Man. Second Orb Ninth, Gunny Highway is an authentic badass. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Blind Fury.
Blind Fury. Absolutely. Rutger Hauer kicking ass as a blind samurai. Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen that one. That sounds pretty cool.
Full Metal Jacket is required watching for Devil Dogs. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh show.
And Mike beats dicks with a $1.99 super chat. Action movie overload. Chat knows them all. Devil horns, fire. Thank you so very much, Mike beats dicks, and thank you to Mexican Iron Man for your super chats. You guys keep fires in Valhalla burning bright, and we're gonna hit you with some Viking overload. Skål! And Mark the Infinitely Tired puts out something great. If you guys haven't seen this movie, you got to check it out. There's a movie called Adventures in Babysitting. And Vincent, the guy that I was just talking about that plays Private Pile and the Kingpin in Daredevil, the series, plays Thor. He actually plays Thor in Adventures in Babysitting. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to have to look this up now.
Yeah, the long blonde hair. Give me just a second. I'm actually going to show this because, yeah, you're going to be like, what?
Mind blown.
So, yeah, this is going to absolutely save image. Open image. All right. So, is everybody ready to have your minds absolutely blown?
Yes.
There you go. I see him.
Okay, he's just got a sledgehammer. Yeah. Wow.
What's his last name? Diaforno or something like that?
Diaforno, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Wasn't expecting that this morning.
No, that got past me. Oh, Elizabeth Shue, I remember her from it. That's really about the only thing I remember. I used to be in love with that old gal.
Yep. I think everybody was. Can we mention anime? Akira was 1988. Yes. Akira is an action anime. So, yes, absolutely. Vampire Hunter and Fist of the North Star. Absolutely. Go 13. Thank you so much, Go 13 and Jester of Sen, for your super chats. You guys keep the fires burning bright in Valhalla. And we're going to give you some havoc. Skull!
Go!
Roadhouse.
We had a couple of the Star Trek films, obviously in the 80s, but we had the best Star Trek film in 1982 in The Wrath of Khan.
Yep.
Yeah, would you call that an action movie? It's action sci-fi.
Action sci-fi, yeah.
Like The Last Starfighter, action sci-fi.
And Aliens, if you're going to class those.
Yeah.
You remember Night of the Comet?
Yes. Yes, I remember Night of the Comet.
And Daryl the Dare like, I want sugar and water. Oh. Edgar, your skin saying, is that better? Yes. Yes, as the cockroach.
Yep.
The giant cockroach. We have a bug. Giant cockroach. Star Trek 2. Yes. Oh, yeah. Trinoculus P. Warriors come out and play.
Love that movie. That old boy with them Coke bottles on his hand.
God.
Oh, man. And that was all unscripted. He just did that on his own. And they said, got to keep that in.
Yep, he did the same thing in The Crow. There's a couple of scenes in The Crow where he just did what he wanted. He just ad-libbed the scenes, and you're like, damn, dude, the guy was absolutely. Louis Sparrow throws out a Shiba Inu with a headband on that is punching and kicking butt. Thank you so very much. I love the Shiba Inu, little fighting dogs. Thank you so much, Louis Sparrow, for that super sticker. And Pod Racing Palpatine with a £4.99 super chat. Have we mentioned Conan? We did mention Conan, but we didn't show Conan. So thank you so very much, Luis Sparrow and Pod Racing Palpatine, for your super chat and super sticker. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and we will give you a little Conan this morning. Skol!
Go!
God, he was a boss in that fucking movie.
Yeah. Commando.
You don't, anybody can talk about whatever they want to. They can talk about Steven Seagal. They can talk about Chuck Norris. They can talk about Jean-Claude Van Damme. They're not Schwarzenegger. It's just not freaking happening.
None of them were that jacked. I mean,
no.
No, when you think of 80s action heroes, he's got to be right at the top of the list. Even though he wasn't the best
he did
actor
so many different roles.
He got better.
It's him and Stallone, I think, are the two kings of the 80s action.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Stallone are the kings of 80s action. And I loved it in Last Action Hero when he's walking around the store and Sylvester Stallone is the Terminator. He's like, he's an action movie star.
He was great in that movie.
He's great, and I loved him in that movie. And then you've got Stallone in God, what was it? Demolition Man, where when Sandra Bullock's talking to him about the Arnold Schwarzenegger Presidential Library collection, and he's like, that guy became president. It's like, it was like they tit for tatted back and forth every once in a while with each other. I love that. I loved it because they were both the kings of 80s action. Project Storytime. Loki, Purple. I need to make you aware of Order of the Black Eagle, a James Bond ripoff where he fights a Hitler clone and his monkey sidekick drives a tank. Fantastic.
That sounds like a fever dream, but also like a fantastic film. I'll have to check that one out.
Rubber baby bumpy bunkers. I can't even say it. Rubber baby bumpy bump. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. There you go. God help me.
Got to be big black rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Yeah. God. Punk Waddle, it's a shame that this generation of kids probably won't see or understand the significance of sidekicks. No. God, what happened? That movie, I loved that movie because I was that kid. How many of us were that kid that was running around with wearing camouflage, crawling around in the yard or the backyard or somebody else's yard with a toy gun with Rambo at your side or with Commando at your side or Schwarzenegger or something, and you just had your imagination. That's what you had.
Absolutely. I think that's the thing about the 80s action. People can put them down and say, oh, they weren't great cinema, but people loved them because they had characters that we could look up to. We had, male role models in these films.
They were fun. That's the biggest thing. They were fun. You don't have fun movies anymore like that. I mean, that's pure escapism. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. It's pure escapism where you can just shut your head off and watch a movie and walk away and just smile. You walk out of the theater smiling. It's been a good movie.
Yep.
Larry Thomas Jane as the Punisher. Yeah, but that wasn't until like 2000s. But yes, absolutely, Thomas Jane as Punisher. I love that movie. Scheiße! Oh no.
Say hello to my little friend.
That's pretty good, T-Pop. I know we touched on it earlier, but so I'm just going to swing back around to Terminator because it really was a fantastic film. Again, we've got Schwarzenegger and we had Michael Biehn in it, who was in a hell of a lot of 80s movies going through his list. I didn't realize how prolific he was. And Linda Hamilton, how cool was she?
Absolutely.
The mother of the savior of humankind.
Were you guys fans of the Lethal Weapon movies? Because I wasn't the biggest fan of them, even though I do like Mel Gibson and Danny Glover.
The first one was the best one. I mean, usually in a series, that's just the way it is. But he was pretty much over the top with that gun and that one bullet.
throwing Riggs that sign that said not smoking. He says, "Yeah, I know, but I don't give a fuck."
Stroker.
Yeah, I'm getting too old for that shit.
I know how we feel some days.
Sword and the Sorcerer. Colin B. Smith, Sword and the Sorcerer. Kathleen Beller was one of the most beautiful women on screen in the 80s. We've talked about a lot of people have talked about Masters of the Universe lately. Guess what came out in the 80s?
Yes,
Dolph Lundgren with Dolph Lundgren.
I have the power.
This will be our final battle.
I I have a soft spot for that film. It could have been so much better, though. I thought the cast was actually really good, and they were
Yes.
trying so hard with what they were given.
Yes, and if I really believe if they'd have stayed on Eternia and fought this like guerrilla war type battle to get back into Grayskull, I would have really loved that. It was like, God, why do you have to go to Earth? Oh, because we spent all of our money on the first 30 minutes of this movie in Eternia. All of our money went to Castle Grayskull and the stuff in Castle Grayskull, and then we ran out of money with special effects.
So now we're going to New Jersey for reasons.
Yeah, for reasons. And we're going to talk to Tom Paris and that chick from Friends.
You can see where they run out of money in that film, where the budget collapses, because they have that parade where he's supposed to, with Skeletor's taken over, and there's like 6 people lined up along the side of the road.
God. That's Steven Seagal from the Crisco Corps, who ate an entire bucket of Crisco, has a $2 super chat and says, Buckaroo Banzai, Dune, Escape from New York. Yes! Absolutely, Fat Steven. Absolutely. RoboCop was 80s too. Yes, it was. Too much 77. RoboCop was 80s too. Dead or Alive, You're Coming with Me.
Yes. I really like RoboCop. And I always thought of RoboCop as kind of like a Frankenstein kind of story. But I really enjoyed it. And Peter Weller was really good in it.
Pod Racing Palpatine, He-Man borrowed money off of Superman 4. Yes, it did. That's why Supes 4 suffered in the FX department too.
How much did they borrow? About $50.
They were borrowing money because Masters of the Universe was severely over budget. They spent all that money on Castle Grayskull, doing the scenes in Castle Grayskull and building those sets.
They should have stuck with that set then, really, shouldn't they, as you said?
Oh, yeah, they should have stuck in Eternia. They should have stayed in Eternia. But, yeah, they didn't have the money to do that either. So, we'll film in New Jersey.
The film was so weird, but I love it.
Too much 77, Predator, Aliens, Escape from New York. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And the Jack of All Casuals with $1.99 super chat. Holly Weird needs that again. I'll just say it. Bucket cocaine. They need that again. Absolutely. And thank you so very much, Jack of All Casuals and Fat Steven Skull from the Crisco Corps, who ate a whole fucking bucket of Crisco because he's a fat fuck. You guys keep the fires of Valhalla burning bright, and we're going to give you some brotherly love here. Skull!
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother.
Ghost Rider says Lost Boys is still one of my favorite action horror flicks. Hell yes.
Yes. Great film. Another one with a fantastic soundtrack. What about
really quick, because I missed this. I'm so sorry, Mr. Tickle Trunk. I'm so sorry. Mr. Tickle Trunk with $2 Canadian super chat says Cynthia Rothrock, Heart, Total 80s Cheese, and Martial Arts.
I don't think I know that one.
And Mexican Iron Man with $4.99 super chat. If Purple comes to visit, I promise to go full 80s retro, complete with home filming sets. Dude, all kinds of props. Yeah, I bet. And even shaky cam. Giggity.
Oh my
God. I think HR is going to have a problem with that, brother. You'll have to temporarily quit. And then come back. God, please don't turn us into Blizzard, Mike. You guys keep the fires of Valhalla burning bright. Thank you so very much for your super chats. Skol!
Go!
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna throw one out there that was pure '80s cheese. Was The Last Dragon, Bruce Leroy and Sho'nuff. I enjoyed the hell out of that film.
Mr. Tickletrunk says Cynthia Rothrock was called the female Jackie Chan in the 80s. She wasn't, but her movies are 101% 80s cheese martial arts movies.
Oh, I will have to check them out if you recommend them.
Derelict with $5 super chat. Tron is a great sci-fi action movie. Porky's was a joke, even though Kim Cattrall. Oh shit!
Lassie?
Don't get me started. Yeah. Don't get me started on Kim Cattrall. Jesus Christ. Thank you so very much, the Derelict, for that $5 super chat. Oh shit. Damn it, Mexican Iron Man. I remember the last time HR showed up because of you, Darth Poopy. Yeah, please don't turn us into Blizzard, Mike. Please, we don't. Yeah, no, we don't need that. Last Dragon, Face Palm, Psychodorp 9.
Well, Mr. Tickletrunk liked it.
Yes, Arwyn Avalon, absolutely. Sometimes nothing scratches an itch like an 80s cheesy martial arts flick. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like I said, escapism. I mean, you have fun. It may be stupider than crap, but you're having fun.
That's right. And Pat Steven Seagal, attention Kmart shoppers, go cage yourself. I got to get a Nicolas Cage fucking skull so he'd leave me alone. Oh shit, thank you so much, Pat Steven Seagal, and thank you very much, Mr. Tickletrunk. You guys keep the fires of Valhalla burning bright. Thank you, Daryl the Derelict, as well. Skull!
Skull! The Last Starfighter, the film that haunts Loki.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that movie. I just don't ever make a sequel ever. Leave it alone. What's all this HR talk? I mean, I'm a Southern gentleman. I'm sure there would not be any complaints, at least not due to any performance issues. Ha! Okay, I'm done. Put a fork in.
We're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that alone.
And Lord Both, kumite, 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 kumite. That's what Mike's saying right now. He's just saying it backwards. And yes, Death Blossom. Death Blossom! Oh, any honorable mentions before we get out of here? Spaceballs? Kind of. Yeah. Sci-fi, action, comedy. It's kind of everything.
Yes, it kind of ticks all the boxes. Not one of my favorites, but Top Gun, I think we should probably mention.
Top Gun. Das Boot.
Yes.
Give it Das Boot. Tron. Sci-fi, but action-y. Enemy Mine. Sci-fi, action. A lot of sci-fi action. A lot of sci-fi action.
Blade Runner as well.
Red Sonja.
Of it. Yeah.
Red Sonja was 85. Crocodile Dundee. This is a knife, mate.
And if we're sticking with sci-fi, we could also add Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
Yes. Absolutely. And Psychodorp 9 says, didn't say I dislike Last Dragon. Kind of a guilty indulgence. It's a guilty indulgence. Let me tell you something. Thank you so much, Psychodorp9, for that $5 super chat. And thank you guys. Thank all of you for your super chats. You too, Pat Steven. You guys keep the fires burning bright in Valhalla. Skål! Oops, did I play something from the wrong decade? My bad.
Still a great movie though, and
What
an
a
action.
kick-ass action movie. Yeah, you want to talk about Rome kicking ass? Yeah, there it is, right there. The Dirty Harry movies, Sudden Impact.
Oh yeah,
all those. Yeah, you gotta love that. Lethal Enforcers, the Deadpool,
Death Wish.
Above the Law with Steven Seagal. There, I threw one in there.
there were several of the Steven Seagal movies.
How about a really bizarre one with Clint Eastwood? Any Which Way You Can.
Oh yes, and any which way you lose, any which way you can. Right turn, Clyde. When he goes and shits in that cop's car, I was just like, yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy. Go take a dump in that car.
That orangutan was so cool. And if I remember correctly, he actually really liked Clint Eastwood.
Yes. Yeah, he really liked Clint Eastwood. They were hanging out after that movie came out. It was like, yeah, what's up, Clyde?
God, there were so many. I'm still going through the list that I had down.
13th Warrior, that was 90s, I think. Apollo means minion. Lady Hawk, holy shit! How could I forget that? Rutger Hauer, Lady Hawk, yeah.
Lady Hawk, yeah.
With a very, very young. Oh my god, I can't think of her name. Why can't I think of her name? Because my mind's not engaged yet. Because I haven't had any caffeine yet. Loki's trying to cut caffeine out. He might be a little jittery the next couple of days. I'd stay on his good side if I were you. God, why can't I think of her name?
Michelle
Pfeiffer. Thank you. Yes, Michelle Pfeiffer, Rutger Hauer.
Oh yeah, Absolutely. She was beautiful. That was another one I was in love with.
Dave Bob's got a thing for blondes.
Oh yeah.
Well, Dave got good taste.
And Larry with the $2 super chat. Good day to all you good people. Best wishes to all. Thank you so much, Larry.
Thank you,
Be excellent, everybody. Be excellent to each other.
And who can forget Al Pacino and Scarface?
See, you don't do that, man. You don't stick your tongue out like that, man. We don't do that. No. Say hello to my little friend.
That was another one with Michelle Pfeiffer in it.
Yep.
Happy Dinosaur brings up one that I always forget that was in the 80s, Clash of the Titans. For some reason, I always thought that was earlier.
Hey, Bob, grab the Yale. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still on. Shit. I'm still on. Yeah, Scarface. Yeah, Clash of the Titans. I watched that movie over and over. Perseus and Zeus in the Shield.
That was Harryhausen at his best, man.
Yes.
Good special effects.
13 Warrior was 99. No, really? 99? I thought it was early 2000s. Well, we're talking 80s anyway, but yeah. I was 19 when. Damn. Oh, I just doxed myself. Damn. That's probably why, because I probably didn't get to see it until later. I probably didn't see it till like 2001.
You guys were talking, really good-looking ladies from the 80s. How about Leah Thompson in Howard the Duck?
Oh my god!
Technically an action film, but still one that's a cult.
God, when what's his name comes in and all you see is that sheet up and she's like kissing him. little ducky, and he's like, what the fuck?
Mm.
Yeah, you know Howard's about to get some.
Yeah.
God, yes, absolutely. And when she
She got a
played
little
in
duck
Back,
sauce.
yeah, and when she played in Back to the Future as well. Yes, Leah Thompson was like, damn.
Oh, I really liked her. I always wanted hair like hers because she has the best hair. I've just gone down my list and I've just come across one that I can't believe I forgot. Crawl with Liam Neeson.
The
Oh.
Conqueror. No, that's Crawl. No, that's the wrong one. Never mind. That's that dude from Hercules. Yes. Yes. Crawl. You must go and find the glaive. The Cyclops. He was always my favorite.
And you gotta bring up Kim Cattrall again in Big Trouble in Little China.
Son of a bitch. Yes. Yes. Big Trouble was.
So there was eye candy all round in the 80s for men and women.
God.
Yep, that was a good one. Jewel of the Nile.
Sunstorm. Anyway, if anybody ever wondered where Loki got that one, it's from Jewel of the Nile. Sunstorm.
Did we talk about any of the Indiana Jones films?
We did not.
Nope.
We did not. Raiders. Yeah, Raiders, Temple, and
The three real ones.
yeah, the three real ones. Last
Yes.
Crusade. They're
Last
all.
Crusade,
Yeah. Well, in all honesty, they should have had Harrison Ford come out when they made Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Grab. My God, my brain. The director. Grab Steven Spielberg and say no ticket and knock him off the blimp. No ticket.
No ticket.
Happy Dinosaur 8000. His favorite Indiana Jones film is Temple of Doom. What is your guys' favorite Indiana Jones movie? You can throw it out. You can give a 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. 1 for Raiders, 2 for Temple, 3 for Last Crusade, 4 for Crystal Skull. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Really easy. What's
Man,
your
I'm
favorite?
torn between 1 and 3 myself.
Yes. I probably would say 1 just edges it out.
Pod Racing Palpatine, Raiders. Oh my God, the chat just exploded. Brightest Day, Last Crusade, Mr. Tickle Trunk, Last Crusade, Too Much 77, Raiders, Pod Racing Palpatine, Raiders, Ghost Rider, Last Crusade, Josh, Last Crusade, Shockwave, Last Crusade, Sit Room, Raiders. It's all Raiders and Last Crusade. You got some temples in here.
Mm-hmm.
We do have some temples in here. 42, says Josh. I don't know what that means. That means you like Crystal Skull first and Temple second. 42, 42. I don't know.
The only thing I can say really that was great about 2 was Kate Capshaw. Man, she was beautiful.
Bad Steven Seagal says, fuck you, and it says Wing Commander. I don't know what I'm going to do with Fat Steven. One day, Fat Steven. One day. Bam! Right in the kisser.
Commander.
To the moon, Alice. Get off my plane. Yes. Get off my lawn. Harrison Ford and Clint. Get off my plane. Get off my lawn. Yeah, the one time the 42 meme backfires. Absolutely, Mr. Tickletrunk. Yes, the one time the 42 meme backfires.
That
There
was
were
at
only
the
2 in
end.
there.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Fat Steven's getting a little bow chicka wow wow.
No, we can't, Fat Steven. Go cuddle with your bucket of Crisco, you fat fuck. I love you, Fat. I love you, you motherfucker. Kalima. Best indie film is Tomb Raider. Angelina Jolie in slow motion is the best. If they had a nude scene in that, I almost agree with you, but they don't. So, you got to go watch Gia for that. Yeah, don't ask, and don't really go watch that movie because it fucking sucks. It's not worth seeing Angelina Jolie nude for 2 seconds when you have to watch that whole fucking movie. Blade Runner, yes, Dark Side Doug. Blade Runner, that's more sci-fi and action. Yeah, I call my bucket of Crisco Loki. You nasty bastard. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming and hanging out with us as we talk action movies. Thank you big time to the panel, Purple Valkyrie and J Bob. Thank you both for coming and hanging out while we talked 80s action movies. We will be back next week, but it's going to be a weird week. We're going to have some pre-recorded shows. I'm going to try and go live on Friday from Vegas. But we're probably going to have some pre-recorded shows Wednesday and Thursday next week. It's going to be really weird, but I'm very excited. I want to do a live stream from the strip, walking around, just hanging out and talking as I'm walking around. So maybe I can get away with that. Maybe I can't. I don't know. I don't know if Friday's show will be walking around Vegas for an hour, just talking to you guys. I don't know, but I'm going to try and do it at some point. So plans may change, plans may not change. Hopefully we're going to have a great show next week. And I will, like I said, I'll be on the road. So we will be in Vegas doing the convention. Big thank you to everyone who showed up here today. And yeah, Purple's got to say it one more time.
Octopussy.
There you go. There you go. Yes, Crescent Queen. Yes, it does. It absolutely positively does. There's going to be a bunch of people that are like, I know what Loki looks like. So yes, absolutely. We got to meet up. Yes, I will be running around with Nick at Echo Base, and I'll be running around on my own. So it's going to be absolutely crazy. But yes, I'd love to meet you and Orts. I'd love to hang out with you and Orts for a while too. So yes, we have to get together during the meetup in Vegas. So thank you guys so very much, Pat Steven. I don't know why you're crying. Why are you crying, Pat? We love you. We love you. Anything mean I said, I don't mean. I just treat you like that in front of the other fandom people. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, man. Everybody take care. Have a great weekend. Be excellent to each other. And have a great one.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
If I can find the exit. Oh, my God. Where did I put it? There it is. Take it easy, everybody. Don't forget Purple Valkyrie's coming up in less than an hour. Check her channel out. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Later.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.